Alright, so here I have the SMY cluster. Um, Inside that cluster is going to be going, as you can see from Pro Sport, EGT gauge and boost gauge. I'm excited about that because it's supposed to match the Subaru cluster color-wise, so that'll be pretty cool. I have the subframe lockdown kit from Perrin, the lightweight crank pulley, which I'm having, I don't want to say second thoughts, but I'm kind of wondering if I'm actually going to use that or not because I don't know if I want the revs to drop so fast. I heard it makes shifting a little harder. Well, not harder, but less smooth. Um, so what I think I'll do is I might install that first before I install anything else and just see how I like it and decide whether or not I want to keep it on or not. This is the differential lockdown kit. Um, I guess I should say most of these parts you're going to see are mostly Perrin and Cobb. I've decided to stick with just those two products for the most part. It's just a personal choice. I know they're good products, so that's what I want to use. Here you have the Deechworks 65C fuel pump. And I was actually surprised when I got this. It's pretty small, as you can see. I mean, fits in my hand, no problem. I don't know why I was expecting something bigger, but I guess that's what it is. Here I have the intercooler to throttle body hose. I guess this is a common place for boost leaks, so I decided I'm gonna go ahead and replace that. And I also have the top mount intercooler from Perrin. Again, I could have went with something bigger like Process West or Grimspeed, but again, I just want to stick with Perrin, personal choice. So anyway, this guy is pretty big. I was pretty surprised at just how deep it is. It's kind of at an angle, so you can't really see, but it's definitely it's about as wide as my hand actually, and I don't know. It's definitely bigger than the factory one. I have the radiator shroud. I think I'm gonna get a pulley cover, but I think I'm gonna get that red. It'll still be Perrin, but I think I'm gonna get red. Kind of mix and match the color a little bit. This is upgraded fittings, the nickel fittings Perrin has to offer for this guy, the AOS separator. I'm trying to build this to be reliable, choose good parts, and a reliable build. This is just hardware that comes with, I think this also goes to the AOS separator. Here's the Perrin up pipe. I have stock headers and they'll remain stock. I also have a stock turbo, so this is the 1.75 inside diameter up pipe, and Perrin says that's best matched with factory headers and factory turbo, so that's the one I chose. And then I have the Cobb SF intake with the box. I didn't pull the whole box out just because it's wrapped up nice and I don't want to pull it out of there. So anyway, those are the parts I have now. What you don't see on here is I have a Perrin pitch stop mount. That's red. That's coming. And a Perrin turbo heat shield. So I'm excited to get those in. Within 2.5 months, I'll have a red Perrin recirc valve to go here. Let's see. Actually, I have a list here. Excuse the mess. I'll show you, and I'm not going to show you my password, so hold on. Okay, never mind this final price because I've added a few, a few items since then, but everything you see an asterisk by is what I have, or is what's coming. Everything without an asterisk is what I need to buy yet. So you can see I need the access port, the downpipe, the blow-off valve, well, the recirc valve actually, it's not a blow-off valve, the Cobb exhaust. I'm going to get the brake master cylinder support, and I need spark plugs, and I think I'm gonna get a Cobb electronic boost control solenoid to go along with that. These This part especially, I'm kind of waiting, the access port, I'm kind of waiting till the very end because I want to do this all at once. I don't want to put a part on and be like, oh, I think I feel that 5 or 10 horsepower gain, you know, that's pretty cool. No, I want to install this all at once and have a completely different car when I'm done. So I'll try and make more videos as that process goes on. I am going to have Good Speed of Scottsdale, Arizona install the cluster and the gauges, the fuel pump, and the AOS, because I am not and cannot spill any fluids in our garage we are renting, and that's just not something I really have no interest in installing those parts anyway. So everything else though I'm going to install myself. I have 7 years mechanic experience, and plus there's plenty of YouTube videos showing how to install all this stuff. You know, Ian does a good job. I think it's Fresh WRX does a good job of showing you how to install these components here. So, you know, no problems there. There's plenty of videos showing how to install a nut pipe. It's pretty cut and dry, doesn't look too hard. Of course, these are going to be extremely simple to install along with the intake. The pulley, that shouldn't pose too much of a problem. I did buy a new belt, and I have a kit to install that that I bought from Perrin. But little did I know that a new belt from Subaru comes with a kit to install it, so whatever, I have 2 kits. Other than that, I will keep you guys updated.